Hello.
It's all about Ghanaian languages. It's all about Ghanaian languages. It's all about Ghanaian languages.
Hi everyone. Welcome once again to Huniah-Yourhighness TV, and we're still on the Ghana plural series, and this will be the third part in the series. That's Ghana plurals 3. Well, I encourage you to visit Ghana plurals 1 and Ghana plurals 2 if you are yet to. And if you are new to this channel and very curious about the Ghana language, start from Ghana Basics 1 and start speaking up. There are numerous lessons on this channel, so starting from the basics will help you a lot. The Ghana plurals 3 is still a build up to the previous 2 lessons, and this time we're going to look at a rather irregular form of foreign plurals in Ghana. That is forming plurals with the word G or with the suffix G. Okay. Now this is how it works. There are some words, okay, that are long, but then as long as they are, when we want to add the G, we shorten the word. Okay, we sometimes break it into 2 or break it into 3 parts. We just take one part away, or we just take one syllable away, and then we add G. So let's take, for instance, the word Sunday. Okay, with Sunday, it has 2 syllables, sa and ne. Sa and ne. So now when you look at this, sa and ne, you take out the ne. So sa is 1 syllable and ne is also another syllable. So you just take down the ne. So that is sa. You just add G. Okay, it goes on and on. So you sometimes it's just syllables. You just delete 1 syllable, or at times it ends with n or So you just drop the n sound or the sound. You just add G. So let's take for example Sane. Okay, so just drop the name and then we say Sanjin. Sanjin. So Sane is issue or problem, but Sanjin, issues, problems. Hope you get it. Let's take Wolo. We'll drop the last syllable, then we'll say Wojin. Wojin. So Wolo is book, but Wojin is books. Chone is a car. Chone is a car or machine. Okay, chone as car or machine. So then ne will drop it and we'll say chonjin. Chonjin. So that's either cars or machines. Chonjin. Let's take nene. That is hand. Nene. So the plural of hand will be, hope you can guess. Yes, nijin. Nijin. The leg is nane. Nane. So obviously to be what? Najin. Najin. Now we have bine. You know the crab. The crab has claws, and the scorpion they have claws. So the claws in Ghana we call it bine. Bine. We call claws as bine. So bine, what we say is bijin. Bijin. Someone will ask, why not bin? Yes, bin. We have bin, which means day. So the plural of day is bin. Bin. That's days. But then bine, then we say bijin to differentiate the pluralization. Okay. But then we have this word asane. Asane is a ball or a ball that usually that painful thing that comes on people. Asane. But then the plural of asane is not asanji. No, it is asane. Asane. And it goes on and on and on. Well, what I would advise is, for most plurals, okay, you don't just have to conclude that this and that. Sometimes you have to confirm from a native to be sure that the plural form, is it going to be G or E, because they are sometimes confusing. Let's take one. You know, one means idol. So in this case, we just drop the sound and they say watching. Wajin, that's deity. So Wong, deity, but Wajin, deities. Fine, fine is the wing of a bird. Fine, wing. Fijin, wings. Fijin, wings. So this is the basic understanding. If you have any questions, please do well to ask. And when you look down below, if you are still yet to take your Gan test 1, please do take it, because now the Gan test 2 is now accessible. So you can just click on the link to go and take your Gan test 2 and be assured that you get your marks within 48 hours. Yeah, within 48 hours at most. You may get it in just 1 hour or 2 hours, but take it at least within 48 hours you get your marking. So without much I say thank you very, very much for our and if you are still yet to purchase the book Know Ghana Better, please do well to do so. As well, my blog historical.blogspot.com is still functional. Click on it to read more about our travels, our trips, Ghanaian tribes, Ghanaian languages. Read more, and you can still purchase the book. But the book is more complete because it has more than what's on the blog. The blog is just articles, extension of the book. So without much I say, and don't forget to share the content of the channel to many people, since many people wish to learn Ghana, but they mostly find it hard to access a channel creating concise lessons for the Ghana language. Thank you once again.
Go.